Hello everyone and welcome to the Solid State Watch. I'm Shannon Davis, the web editor for Solid State Technology, and now let's take a look at the top headlines we've been tracking from April 4th through April 10th, 2014. The Semiconductor Industry Association this week announced the worldwide sales of semiconductors reached $25.87 billion for the month of February 2014, an increase of 11.4% from February 2013 when sales were at $23.23 billion. This marks the industry's largest year-to-year increase in more than 3 years. Global sales from February 2014 were 1.5% lower than the January 2014 total, reflecting normal seasonal trends. Regionally, sales in the Americas increased by 18% compared to last February. Nanoengineering researchers at Rice University and Nanyang Technological University in Singapore have unveiled a potentially scalable method for making one-atom-thick layers of molybdenum diselenide, a highly sought semiconductor that is similar to graphene but has better properties for making certain electronic devices like switchable transistors and LEDs. In the study, the researchers tested their atomically thin layers of molybdenum diselenide by building a field effect transistor. Testing the effects of the transistor found the electronic properties of molybdenum diselenide layers were significantly better than those of molybdenum disulfide. MEMS microphones, used in best-selling devices like Apple's iPhone, face a resonant future as the market keeps climbing in the coming years, according to a new report from IHS Technology. Global revenue for MEMS microphones is forecast to reach $1.04 billion this year, up a robust 24% from $836.9 million in 2013. Less than a decade was needed for the MEMS microphone market to cross the billion-dollar threshold. While this year continues the galloping growth the industry has seen during the last few years, the rate of expansion is slowing as revenue has expanded. Even so, the next few years will continue to yield solid results for the business, and the revenue by 2017 will amount to a projected $1.4 billion. SEMI released its global semiconductor packaging materials outlook, which reported the global semiconductor materials market decreased 3% in 2013 compared to 2012, while worldwide semiconductor revenues increased 5%. Revenues of $43.5 billion mark the second consecutive year of contraction for the semiconductor materials market. Total wafer fabrication materials and packaging materials were $22.76 billion and $20.7 billion respectively. Comparable revenues for those segments in 2012 were $23.4 billion US dollars in the wafer fabrication materials and $21.4 billion for packaging materials. For the second year in a row, substantial declines in silicon revenue, advanced substrates, and bonding wire contributed to the year-over-year decrease to the total semiconductor materials market. For more industry headlines during the week, be sure to follow us on Twitter or like us on Facebook. For Solid State Technology Magazine, I'm Shannon Davis. Thanks for watching and see you next week.